for Minnesota. Hunting.
Your Bucks, 36. The Timberwolves.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the... There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. He's been a different player than he was in their last... And that does it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
So for Minnesota right now, they've got Joe Ingles, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in at the 3.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And too long on the shot.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Back to Alexander-Walker. Over Prince. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo.
He is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Out to the right wing. Kuzma against Clark. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside, right wing. Here's Rollins. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Bucks trail by 3. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And Minnesota calls time here. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Here's Conley. And they pick up 2. Conley's got 10 points.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Rollins gets the bucket.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Randle drains it from 9 feet away.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
Here's Rollins. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Milwaukee making some changes. Green's checked in for Prince. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Edwards with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Gary Trent. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
A phenomenal floor general. Gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Outside the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. McDaniels is checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Now in the lineup for the Timberwolves.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Here's Randall, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Trent. No points yet. No good from the low block. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-6 run. Conley with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
They grab their own miss. Trent's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 15. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Releases. McDaniels can't hit. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. An open look for Portis. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Outside Conley. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Rollins in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Another shot. And he lays it in.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Here's McDaniels. The shot's good.
Jaden McDaniels.
And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And the basket by Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 15-point game. And that was good.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Now here's Randall. The 3, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists in the game.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Lopez passes to Lillard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in from deep. Lillard pulls down the board. Lillard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lillard double team. Kuzma for 3. Nails it from 3. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
And the second free throw is good. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Kuzma. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
This one for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert finds McDaniels. Out to the right wing. For 3, Randall. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Over McDaniels. It's Kuzma with the miss. Minnesota leading by 13. Pulls up on the wing. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 7 now in this quarter. The Bucks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop. Quarter. Oh, the streak of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And here's Gobert from the arc. On target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Inside. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Edwards can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Over Kuzma. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards has got 20.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dialed up again. And it worked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game. And so often, that's the difference.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A clear look for Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Gobert passes to Clark. Fades back. Gobert no good. Green against Clark. Pass to Trent. Back to Green. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Rollins no good.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Timberwolves foul. That's first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, Kevin Porter Jr.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge.
Cause she ain't serious. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words to him, riding with a in a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that P, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest. Ha.
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the roast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the guard position, Van Vliet in green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Home in the paint. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Reeves with it, guarded by Green, and he dunks it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Banked in off the glass.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Doncic with the steal. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Back to Thompson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Outside, Green. Over Reeves. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Green, rebounded by the Lakers. James, left side. Another shot. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. Again, the miss by Green.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Hayes throws it down.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he tried to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Van Vliet with it. On the wing, Thompson. Knocked away. Stolen by Reeves. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 8. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added in scoring, he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Pulls up, high post. Yep, that one goes.
Jalen Green.
Lakers leading by 6. To the paint. Here's James. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Doncic against Van Vliet. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
LeBron against Brooks. Over LeBron. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Lakers with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Here's Adams. The Lakers with the rebound. Now Doncic. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron. Leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Whitmore. Holiday inside the line and rebounded by Connect.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really set the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 11-point.
17.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Vincent is out there with Connect, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And he found a soft spot in the D on that possession.
Rockets trail by 11. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got 8 points.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Now the pass to LeBron. Finney-Smith in the post. Adams defending.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Eason. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 12. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Excellent defense there from Smith. Inside, Eason. And 2 free throws come. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin's checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Hachimura, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green bounce pass. Here's Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 10 points from Amen Thompson.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Doncic against Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Van Vliet picks one up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Down by 12. Offensive rebound. Green. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hachimura, no good. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Brooks gets it to go.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Steps back and fires. Counted good. Doncic has got 6. Now a timeout. Called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Şengün's checked in for Green. Rockets trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Van Vliet kicks to Şengün.
2 minutes.
Over Hayes. Şengün with the bucket.
When he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Şengün's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Doncic powers it home.
From ultra close range, Doncic.
Rockets trail by 13. Green inside the three-point line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 6. The Lakers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be
beyond the leaning. You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Goodwin.
The B just kind of sticking aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Doncic against Şengün. Takes the three. And it's Doncic missing. It's been all about Luka. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Jack, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They were getting after it on the glass.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Amen Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So on the floor for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Amen Thompson. And it's VanVleet in the point.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Shoots from the elbow. Here's Şengün. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got his fourth rebound in this one. Lakers leading by 11. In the corner, it's James. Passes it to Reeves. He kicks to Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Missed inside. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Thompson for 3. Here's VanVleet. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Hayes the pass to James. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
And here is Doncic. He's got 10. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Thompson up top. He's covered by Hachimura. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. Shoots over Hachimura. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's now 18 points from Amen Thompson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 9.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for him. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Jalen Green. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Oh, good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Vincent's shot is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Eason the bounce pass. Smith outside. Van Vliet outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Bucket is good. Rockets trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Connect. He's checked in for LeBron. It's stolen by Green. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Green passes to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Vincent, covered by Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith with it. 8 points for him. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance over Vanderbilt. And it's Smith missing. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Goodwin. Vanderbilt.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Eason finds Green. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Over Finney-Smith. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter.
And hard to defend that any better. Sometimes Van Vliet is just going to score no matter what.
Here's Goodwin. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Cam Whitmore.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Goodwin. Off on that one. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
68, the Rockets.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 2 points, that one goes. That's 7 points for Şengün.
Man, you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Hachimura against Thompson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. The triple! Doncic!
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Brooks. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Timeout called the Rockets. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane.
The Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. He was all alone on that one. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease. The real. We're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 10. Thompson inside the line. The Lakers with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Shots good by Green.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Hayes dishes to Doncic. Back to Hayes. They get a hand on it. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Van Vliet.
The skill of Doncic is 6'7", 230. It makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Here's LeBron down low.
On the strip, I got for corner store trips. I need more chips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty popping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than L. These old heads like Patrick Peterson.